magandang araw, my dear students. For today, we will discuss about representation of exponential function.
The objective of this video lesson, you must be able to represent real-life situations using exponential functions.
After we discuss the population growth and exponential decay, we will now discuss the other examples of representing exponential function in real-life situation.
Example number 3. Aling Janisha deposits 10,000 pesos in BDO that pays 3% compound interest annually. Define an exponential model for this situation. How much money will she have after 11 years without withdrawal? So, bago natin tong sagutan, kailangan uli nating i-analyze muna yung ating problem. So, ano ba yung ating mga given? So, sabi, meron daw 10,000 pesos na initial na deposit si Aling Janisha sa BDO. At itong 10,000 pesos na ito ay nag-i-interest compound interest annually ng 3%. At kailangan natin kunin yung exponential model nito at kailangan natin alamin kung magkano yung magiging pera niya after 11 years nang hindi siya nag-withdraw. So from here, we will let A be the amount of the money and T be the number of years.
Initially, T is equal to 0 and A is equal to 10,000 pesos.
So after 1 year, magkakaroon na siya ng compound interest. So we will have T is equal to 1 at yung A natin, ano kaya yung magiging A natin? Pag sinabi kasi natin compound interest, this is the interest earned at the end of the period which is added to the principal. And this new amount will earn interest in the nesting period. So, ibig sabihin daw, yung halimbawa, nagkaroon siya ng interest, yun ay isasama doon sa mismong principal at ito ay tutubo po muli. So, yun yung tinatawag nating compound interest. So, from here, A will be 10,000, which is yung kanyang pinampuhunan na una, plus interest niya. So, that is 10,000 multiplied by 3% or 0.03. And from this, we will have 10,300. And then next, kung halimbawa naman, after a year uli, if T is equal to 2, we can have A is equal to 10,000 plus, or rather 10,000, dapat ito ay 10,300 kasi isasama na natin yung ating principal na 10,300. So, 10,300 plus 10,000 times 0.03, ayan, which is equal to 10,609. So, after nun, kung halimbawa, in the third year, if T is equal to 3, so A will be 10,609 plus 10,000 multiply the interest which is 0.03. And that is, we will have 10,927.27. So, dito sa ating ginawa, meron na ba kayo napapansin na pattern? Ayan.
Base dun sa ating ginawa kanina, magkakaroon na tayo ng exponential model. So we can have T is equal to 0, A is equal to 10,000. And then after a year, yung ating 10,000 is i-multiplied natin into quantity 1 plus 0.03 or 10,000 times 1.03. So saan ba galing itong 1 plus 0.03 na ito. At saka itong 10,000. So, ito'y galing din dun sa ating ginawa kanina. So, sa halip na isulat natin 10,000 plus 10,000.03, pwede nating isulat ng ganito. Okay? And then, isi-simplified lang natin as to 10,000 times 1.03. And then, after a year ulit, so magiging 10,000 times 1.03 squared. Since yun ay nag-i-increase. Okay? And then, we can have, after a year ulit, yung ating 10,000 1.03 square. So, magiging naman siyang cube. And that will result as 10,927.27. And from here, we can create now our exponential model as to A is equal to 10,000 times 1.03 raised to the t power. So, after natin malaman ang ating exponential model, malalaman na natin yung magiging pera ni Aling Janisha after 11 years. So, if we have t is equal to 11, and then we have a is equal to 10,000 times 1.03 raised to the 11th power, and we have 13,842.34 pesos. Ibig sabihin, magkakaroon ng ganitong pera si Aling Janisha after 11 years kung hindi siya magwi-withdraw.
Our previous problem is an example of compound interest. If a principal P, the initial amount of money, is invested at an annual rate of R, compounded annually, then the amount after T years is given by A is equal to P times the quantity 1 plus R raised to the T power. So when we said compound interest, it means that the interest earned at the end of the period is added to the principal, and this new amount will earn interest in the nesting period. Let's proceed now to our last example, the natural exponential function. So, di ba kanina dun sa ating definition, the exponential function, the base, must be greater than 0 but not equal to 1. So, meron tayong ginagamit na mga irrational number. At ang kalimitan na irrational number is yung tinatawag nating natural exponent o yung in symbol is e. At ang value nito is 2.71828. So, kung halimbawa merong natural exponent na gagamitin, we can have the formula f of x is equal to e to the x power.
Example number 4. The predicted population of Lucena City is given by P is equal to 200,000 times E raised to 0.03 times Y, where Y is the number of years after the year 2020. Predict the population for the year 2030. So, para masagutan natin ito, we all know that 2020 to 2030 is 10, So, 10 years ang pag-itan nila. So, our y is equal to 10. At gagamitin natin yung ating formula or yung ating form ng exponential function, ng natural exponential function. We can have p is equal to 200,000 times e raised to 0.03 times 10. And that will have a result of 269,971.70. So, ibig sabihin, in the year of 2030, ang predicted population ng Lucena City is 269,972. So, ang ginawa natin is ni-round off natin since wala namang taong 0.70. For the summary of our video lesson, compound interest means that the interest earned at the end of the period is added to the principal, and this new amount will earn interest in the nesting period. We can use the formula A is equal to P times the quantity 1 plus R raised to the T power, wherein P is the initial amount of money, R is the rate, annual rate, and T is for the time. And in the natural exponent, we can use the function f of x is equal to e raised to the x variable. In your notebook, answer the following question. In your own words, What are the steps to represent exponential function to real-life situation?